Just be with that soft sankalpa and allow the body to lie down and let it happen. Clear? Don't pressurize the waker because the waker cannot see it. Is that very clear? Your problem is you pressurize the waker, telling him, you have to see. Oh no, you're doing the same karma yoga business. You're telling the person, don't be the person. No. You have to take the stand of the witness of the waker and become strong in your stand, and you will recognize this. Very clear? No beating yourself up, not being harsh with yourself. Yeah, because you're otherwise going to be pressurizing the waker. Be very clear. No, it's about the witness. The witness has become one with this waker. Tadatma has identified with this waker. Can I separate out the witness and recognize, oh, I'm not this waker, I'm the witness of the waker. And I can see. And I will definitely see. May this truth be revealed tonight. And then you allow the waker. It's only a wave. It recedes. It will recede. You allow this arising to recede and be with the background of the now. Oh, the background of the now is me. Is me the witness. Then you see another arising come up. Oh, that's the dream arising. Oh, it has come up. The background is still intact, untouched. Dream arising has come. This is happening in the dream. That is happening. That is happening. No problem. No tadatma. Don't become one with the dream character. Stay at a distance. And observe that also arising goes away. And there is absence of arisings. The background of the now is still intact. I know the absence of the arisings. That is deep sleep. That's it. There is no different states really. These are only words created by the waker. From the waker's perspective, there is a dream state and a deep sleep state. From the witness's perspective, there is nothing but arisings and absence of arisings. Simple. In the waking, it is clear, crystal clear arisings. In the dream, it is fuzzy and blurry arisings, but both are arisings. And only one arising at a time. Super clear? Yeah. I have to maintain my stand as the background of the now. In fact, it disappears. Yeah. Suddenly it's not there. And that is why I call it a wave. The person arises like a wave. Yeah, it is suddenly there and suddenly it's not there. That is why wave. You will not see it like a wave. Okay, please, those who are expecting that you're going to see a wave there is no real wave. This is a way of explaining that before there was nothing and after there is nothing. Suddenly the person is there and suddenly the person is not there. Yeah? A thought is more important at that point. It's dominating. The thought is so relishing. The body mind is not there. This is not recognized as sitting on the chair. Yeah. Suppose you start eating in the middle of a knowledge session, which you should not be doing, but only the flavor of that food item is there. Knowledge is gone, ekta is gone, this person is gone, understanding is gone, everything is wiped out. Yeah. So you see that? Only one arising at a time is there. So it's best to first become aware that wave is only a way of expression. Can I see what is a wave? What she's saying? Can I see it in my direct seeing? Suddenly the person is there. Suddenly the person is not there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I still am. When the person is not, I still am. What does this mean? Oh, I am the background on which suddenly the person appears and disappears. Then there is a thought which is more important. That appears and again that disappears. Again, there is a feeling which is more important. Feeling makes me feel, oh, see, this is happening to me. Again, the person comes back. Recognize sensation or feeling is a very weak link. It's the weakest. And that propels personhood immediately. I like this, I don't like this, I'm feeling good, I'm not feeling good, this is pleasant, this is unpleasant. Immediately the person comes after the feeling. The feeling is first. Perception is inside out, remember. You will perceive the not so good feeling first, and then the person comes up and says, oh, I have an unpleasant feeling in my stomach. The person came later. First came the sensation or the feeling. Yeah, so start recognizing these nuances. Those 5 steps are very important. Very important. Yeah. So see that you recognize those, then only can you see the vasanathmik hands come out, and suddenly the person is there, and then the vasanathmik hands go back. This is a term created in the Bhagavad Gita sessions by Ekta. You cannot find it anywhere. Vasanathmik hands. You've seen those photographs of those devis, of the goddesses, Indian goddesses in the scriptures who have multiple hands. Yeah. What is the meaning of that? It is just to explain to you that you have so many vasanas. You want this, you want that, you want that, you want that, you want that. So there's this constant desiring happening. Yeah. In Sanskrit, the word is grinnati. You constantly want to grasp at something, at a thought, at a feeling, at a sensation. You think that that person, situation, or object outside is the one that is going to deliver this happy feeling, this lovely feeling, this pleasant sensation. You feel the source is outside. That is why you have vasanathmik hands going out. Vasana is desire. I want, I want, I want, I want, I want. Vasanathmik hands, hands full of desire, wanting to grasp something. Thinking that the source of that pleasantness or that happiness is outside. That is the full meaning of Vasanathmik hands. So the moment the person arises, it arises with these multiple hands. Do you recognize that? There is an outward going energy. There is an outward going pull. This going out at the subtle thought level itself is the Vasanathmik hands. So the Vasanathmik hands of the person. Do I recognize this? I don't like the idea that I am not I. This bothers me. I don't like the idea I am not I. Yes, for example, right now, Ekta, the person is speaking. I am not speaking. And I very clearly realize this. I clearly see it moment to moment. There's never a dip in this scene. Why? Because the acceptance is there. I agree to be nothing. I agree to be nobody because I recognize there is peace in nobodiness. In fact, there is conflict in being the person called Ekta. See, recognize, go back to the person. You will realize there is some kind of a restlessness. It's below the surface restlessness. It's an undercurrent. Do you realize it? The moment you think, I am this person. The moment you segregate out completely and are clear, no, I am not this person. I am witnessing the speech right now. I am witnessing the position of the body on the chair right now. I am witnessing the sight of the computer, and I am witnessing all these participants, the sight of these participants. When this becomes very clear, then I am at the periphery. I am that background screen, or it's like the background space, like a hologram, because it's not a flat screen anymore. It's not 2D, it's 3D. Yeah, it's all over. I am that space, that background space of the now, in which all these I just witnessed. And there's just so much peace in being that nobody. There's so much bliss in agreeing to be nothing. I cannot leave it now. So I stay there. I stay there. I have disowned Ekta, the body mind person. Do you get this? This is called breaking up. We are done with each other. No pleasantness towards the person, no unpleasantness. No like towards the person, no dislike. No negativity towards the person, no positivity even. Nothing. Nothing. Agree to be nothing. When you agree to be nothing, when you agree to be nobody, then you will not associate yourself with the words that come out of the lips of the person. You will not associate yourself with whatever happens to this person in this waking samsara, because you are very clear, oh, I am beyond the waking. So I'm beyond this waker also, and I am very comfortable with my reality. I don't need this fake identity of being the waker. This recognition is of prime importance. If you get to this point, you're done. The journey is over. So keep this as your goal. By the time I get to verse number 62 in Rama Drishti, this is where I need to be. Complete divorce. Clean, happy, pleasant, blissful divorce. So to get there, let me begin with the 5 sub-steps of ignorance. Can I see it's only one arising at a time? Question, evaluate, examine, go into it again and again. Is this seeing really there, or am I manipulating myself? This is there. Can I hold on to that reality, the background? Do I agree to be nothing? Can I be nobody and be happy with it? Can I see this projection is inside out? This waker called Ekta has come out of me. And now I'm perceiving also inside out. Can I become very clear about this? Yeah. Then you come to the 5th point. Can I just rest as nobody? This is my truth. Infinite nobodiness. Then only will you be able to master ignorance. And what is the key that can help you? The I sense coming out of that deep sleep darkness. Because that gives the conviction, no? Oh, I am separate from the dream character. Oh, I am separate from the waking character. I was there when the waking character was not. I was there when the dream character was not. Oh, I am not Ekta. You should be able to confidently say, I am not the person. Is this clear? This can only come from direct seeing. This is clear? Have you learnt the difference now? Just translating a verse is different, and direct seeing of a verse is so different. So now directly see. Again, can the eyes of the waker see this truth? Am I talking about direct seeing through the eyes of the waker? No. The witness is the one that sees all this. Yeah? So become very, very clear. So for this week, homework. I have to go back to verses 1 through 9. Understand what is translation of the words and understand what is direct seeing. Yeah? Once this both is very clear, keep the translation aside. That's not important. Do I see? Go from verse to verse in Rama Drishti. Become very clear on every single point. Do I see? The first step, recognize projection is inside out. Yeah? You have a daughter, right? Teenage daughter. Teenage daughter. Yeah? You think the daughter is outside. Yeah? You have this feeling. You get out of this knowledge session, you get out of your room and you see the daughter. First, you have a feeling the living room was already there. The daughter is already there and I am coming into the living room. This is the way you are thinking. You are thinking from memory. Remember the first introduction of Ramadrishti, how I said? Do not see, you cannot see with the interference of memory. It's not possible to see. Yeah? You have to look at every moment from the perspective of the witness of the person. And the moment you get to the witness, you see, I am the background, the space of nothingness. In my space, this person, which is the mother, suddenly appeared. Then the living room appeared in my space. And the daughter sitting in the living room appeared. Do you see this? This is called seeing projection very clearly inside out. Into the space came the living room. Into the space came the daughter. From the space, the daughter left. Yeah. From the space, the living room left, and then the bedroom appeared. Then there was some activity in the bedroom. This appeared in me. Then the activity left. The bedroom left. Do you see what I mean by projection is inside out? This is the way you start seeing rather than seeing from the memory of the living room already out there. Yeah. What is memory of the living room? Before you get up and open the door to get out of this room, you already have pictured the room and you've pictured the family member sitting outside in the room. No, now you are working from memory. Now you are going to think that the world exists outside me. So this is not direct seeing. Has this become clear? As soon as you get out of this session and you leave the room, yeah, before you open that door, take the stand of the witnessing awareness space in which this door is going to open between this room and that room. And then you see that room comes into me. I don't come into a room. Yes, the person comes into me. The kitchen comes into me. The food comes into me. The preparation, the gas, the oven comes into me. This is the way of seeing. Projection is inside out, not outside in. If this first step is clear, then the next step is very easy. Oh, perception is also inside out. Very clearly you will see that first there was this subtle thought of the daughter sitting in the living room, then was the gross manifestation. Yeah. So when there was this thought of the daughter sitting in the living room, there is either a pleasant feeling or unpleasant feeling. Yeah. That is for you to decipher. That feeling is first. And then when the daughter or the living room appears in me, then there is the gross manifestation of that same feeling in why are you just wasting your time, whiling away your time. Yeah. Those words came out of an unpleasantness. Do you recognize that? The unpleasantness is the ground from which these unpleasant words just sprouted. So you will see, oh, very clearly I can see that pleasantness or unpleasantness below the ground, and I can see the words. Perception is inside out. Yeah. But again, prerequisite for seeing perception inside out, the prerequisite is projection you should be able to see is inside out. Clear? If you continue on this exercise very clearly in the night, it will, when the body lies down in bed in Swapna Nidra Nyan Sadhana, it will be very easy to see, oh, the dream comes into me. I don't dream. I am not going into the dream. Deep sleep comes to me. It's only a term. It is actually the absence of arisings coming to me. Absence is also a wave. Absence is also a wave, and you will see it very clearly. Oh, it comes to me. I am not going into deep sleep. I am not going into dream. When these two become very clear, moving towards the waking in the morning, you will see, dream comes to me like that only. Waking comes to me. It is not that the I is traveling through the states. It is the I is the background in which there was an absence of arisings. Now there is a blurry wave of arisings, which is the dream which came into me. And now there is the crystal clear wave of the room, of the fan, of the partner lying on the bed. Oh, the waking just came into me. Do you see this? Projection is inside out. This must become clear. For perception is inside out. For that truth to become clear. You think you are in the waking, no? When you start recognizing, no, I am not in the waking is in me. When you start seeing this, you will start seeing, oh, suddenly there is waking, suddenly there is dream, and suddenly there is deep sleep. It's not that it happens only in the night. There is no day and night. In fact, day is in me, night is in me. All ideas, everything becomes an idea. The whole concept of a world collapses. Yeah? And the I shudders, the I starts shaking, it doesn't like it. Oh, I am not I. My world is not mine, it doesn't exist. No. Let me distract myself with some memory story. And there, you get busy. No. My house, my wife, my husband, my child, my this, my that, my. Good, I'm busy. Do you see this? Observe what the I is doing. Observe. You become a detective. And detect, oh, see, now the I is looking for a story. Can I just stay? Just stay. Calm down, relax. You don't need that memory story to hang on to right now. Just be, and it will die. It's okay. Yeah, it was just for the little shelf life of the eye that you have to fool it. Yeah, once it dies, it's gone anyways, and then you just stay quiet. Yeah. So this is the trick. This is the skill that you have to work on. Again, big warning, you will be able to work on this only if you love yourself the most. Right now, you don't love yourself enough. You love money more, you love wife more, husband more, you love company, you love Netflix, you love video games. If not that, you're hanging on to scriptures, grinnati, or grasping at the world. That is the reason you're not able to do it, because you don't love yourself enough. Yeah? When you love yourself, you love that nothingness, the nobodiness. It's so peaceful, it's so blissful. There is no point jumping into the person and holding on, grinnati, grasping. This is so much conflict. So much conflict. Yeah. So focus on self-love. The love that you will recognize only when you taste the deliciousness of being nobody. Nobody and nothing.
So a couple nights ago, before sleeping, saw the moon outside through the window, and the recognition arose. The moon is not outside. The image of moon is within me. And then after going to bed, in the dream, image came up that the dream Swati was in a house full of glasses, like the walls were made of glasses, and she could see the moon outside shining. So and there was that recognition. Oh, the moon was in that state
Yeah.
and this state.
Yeah.
Then second thing that happened last night was there was the dream that Swati is driving the car, and then there's just suddenly a cliff, and the car falls. While the car is falling and Swati is falling, it was like, is this a dream scene or is this a waking scene? There was that thing. Am I really falling? Am I really not falling? Like which scene it belongs to.
Yeah.
Then the next scene was of the body laying and like bleeding because of the fall. There was no sensation as such, but and then there is some other person who is seems like is mentally deranged, but and that is the only person there, and that person is saying, "Should I be calling 119?" And then the dream character saying, "No, it's 911." And while seeing the blood, there was that recognition that, oh, this body is hurt, but I am untouched. Wow. In the dream. Wow,
beautiful.
And yeah, so I feel that knowledge of I remain untouched is seeping from the waking state to the dream state as well. That even the dream character is injured, that's fine. I'm not dying as such.
Correct. 10 on 10. Very good. Very good. Take inspiration from this and see that you deepen your Swapna Nidra Jnana Sadhana. So just a tip that I gave the people who came to the recent retreat. The Swapna Nidra Jnana Sadhana book you all have. Yes. Open in a page and read it and recognize, do I see this? Yes, I see this. Yeah. So just write a yes in the right hand side corner of every page that you really see. What you don't see, you write a no, I don't see. Yeah. Every morning when you get up, the book should be on your nightstand only. Yeah. And these recognitions, these are really precious. Seeing something that in the dream I recognize, is this happening in the dream or is this happening in the waking? This is a very precious recognition. Yeah, find the relevant point in the book and put today's date. That's it. I could draw a parallel between waking and dream. They're one and the same. They're not different. Yeah. So you write today's date. Again, tomorrow you see something else. You open the relevant point and write tomorrow's date. Like that, by the end of the year, you'll have lots of dates on one particular scene and something will be totally blank. Then you will know, oh, I see this point and this point has no dates. Oh, I don't see this at all. Yeah, because it's a very personal thing, no? How you directly see. It's different when Ekta is explaining or Swati is sharing, but do I see? That will be your proof. That's Swapna Nidra Nyan Sadhana book. Yeah, so just keep putting dates on it. And at the end of the day, end of the year, we'll evaluate. We look at all of them together.